Wait, I don't see it in the share screen screen. I will try to share again. Share. Tell me if you see that.
Ziba.
Does it appear to you? I will make it bigger. So the name of the song is Adoni HaShofet. Do you know what it means?
Your honor, or whatever the way you address a judge.
Exactly, Your Honor or Mr. Judge. Okay. So who wants to read the first? And also, it's gonna be more easy because of each crime he does, there is a picture. Okay, so you will be able to see it as well to make it more easy. So who wants to start to read the first one, the first part?
אני אנסה.
Okay.
So פעם ראיתי מרפסת בלי אור. מרפסת בלי אור.
Right.
טיפסתי עליה לעורר צינור.
Right.
רציתי רק לבדוק את מצב המנורה. לפתע מופיע.
Right.
המשטרה.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to translate it?
I can. אני אנסה. Once I saw
Mirpeset is a balcony, like you see here in the picture. I put everything by the pictures to make it more easy.
Okay. Bli or, so that's like without light.
Right. He saw a balcony that have no light in it, so it means that nobody is at home.
Okay.
Yeah. He wants to break to the home to steal the jewels, to steal money, to steal whatever he can.
Yeah, that's very bad. That's not good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then tipasti, letapes is to. Oh shit! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Find, right?
Letapes is to climb.
Oh, litfos. Oh, litfos. So is that the verb?
No, not litfos. Letapes.
Metapes. Okay.
You can say it like ani metapes, for a girl is metapeset, but because he's speaking about himself in the past, then he say tipasti. But the name of the verb is letapes.
Okay, so I climbed onto the balcony. So around.
Tzino is a tube or a pipe.
Is a what?
A tube or a pipe. So you can see here the pipe and the tube that he climbed through. Okay, I will write on the chat all the words. Okay.
So I climbed around a pipe.
So I will write mirpeset and tzino.
I just wanted to check. Oh, sorry.
And tipasti. I wrote it in the chat.
So that I just wanted to check the condition of menorah, like the candle one.
Menorah is it's the lamp. It's the bulb.
Oh.
He said, I saw that there was dark. He didn't say, I want to break to the apartment to steal. So we tell the judge, I see that there is no light. I just wanted to make a check on the bulb, on the light bulb. Maybe it's not okay there.
I thought menorah was the candle you use for, I guess, the Jewish holidays, like menorah.
Right. We also use it for the device for the candles in the Hanukkah.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to just check on the condition of the light, litni, and
lefeta. It's come from the word. Maybe you know the word hafta'a.
Surprise.
Right. So lefeta, surprisingly.
Oh, surprisingly, mufia, like appears, who appears.
Right.
The police.
Right. I see that there was no light, but he cannot tell the judge I want to steal. So we say, I just wanted to check the condition of the light. Suddenly, who is appears? The police, exactly on that moment, surprisingly. And he make and each part of the song is on the same way. He make excuses to the judge. Okay, you got the idea.
המשטרה לא מבין.
המשטרה arrested him, and he come in front of the judge, and that's what he tells the judge, that all of these excuses. Okay? So there will be a lot of words that repeat on the song, so you will be able to catch them again if you don't catch them on the first time, okay?
אוקיי, טוב.
Okay. Who wants to read?
So, who לא גנב, הוא רק just a good neighbor.
Exactly. Just a nice person who wants to help to fix the light and the bulb.
Right.
Yeah, Alan?
Yeah. אדוני השופט. אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת.
Right.
אז למה למה אחד לי
Not
בית,
אחד, למה אתה? Why you?
למה אתה,
Why are you?
אתה לי בית סוהר
סוהר?
ראשם. אינני אישם.
אינני אשם. אשם is guilty.
Hashem. Okay, Hashem. Okay. So, Your Honor,
Right.
this is the truth, and they hold the truth.
Right. When you go to protest in the courts, you need to swear, and you said, I swear to say את האמת, the truth, כל האמת, all the truth, and רק את האמת, only the truth. So here it's like a reference to this swearing.
גם באנגלית, you swear to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah,
So
so
help
it's
you
the
God.
same.
Yeah.
So, זה למה אתה לי בית סוהר. בית סוהר. What's a house?
בית סוהר is a jail.
Why you want to put me in the jail?
In the jail.
The jail after all?
Right.
I'm innocent.
Exactly. I'm innocent. I'm not guilty. Why do you want to put me in the jail?
I'm just a good neighbor trying to change light bulbs.
Exactly. And by the way, on the word Roshem can be register. It can be writing, but if you pronounce it instead of Roshem, if you pronounce it Roshem, then it's mean impression. If I said...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
What?
I know Roshem impression. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it's impression that I know. So yeah.
Exactly.
מה זאת אומר רושם?
If you say Roshem, it's mean impression. For example, I can say, אני עושה רושם טוב, I make a good impression. But if
Impression.
Right, but here it's not impression. Here you mean Roshem, not Roshem, but Roshem, like writing, registering. He's registered that he should go to the jail. Why are you registering me to the jail? I'm not guilty.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay, so it's Roshem here, not Roshem.
Yeah, I can.
Great, thank you, Alan.
And Aini Asham is I'm innocent, right?
Hashem is guilty. Eineni is I am not guilty. Do you know the difference between ani and eineni?
Yeah, and nani is get the personal suffix of a ni attached to ain.
Right.
Which is yesh.
Right. Ain is
very
the
common in the
opposite of
Tanakh.
yesh.
Yeah, right.
So if you say ani, it's mean I am. But if you said, I will write it in. I will write it in the chat.
Is it como ainly?
Right. And
Ainly.
eineni, it means ein ani, which is mean ani lo, like I am not. So you can say, if you say ani Hashem, it's mean I am guilty. But if you say eineni, it's like I am not guilty. So he said to him, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. Why jail?
So the other one is Hashem. Is that the proper way to pronounce it?
Hashem is
Hashem.
guilty.
Hashem. Okay. Hashem.
Okay, we have a joke that a married couple want to live happy, so they wrote on the door, "Kan garim bakef," like here is living happily. Hashem v'tzodeket, the guilty and the person who is always right.
בשביל זה יש שלום.
Yeah, shalom bayit. Okay, who wants to read the next excuse?
Right.
אוקיי, לגברת.
Hey, Daphne, haven't seen you in a while.
כן.
Hi, welcome.
שלום. לגברת אחת באוטובוס, פיניתי מקום מתוך נימוס,
Right.
אבל מרוב צפיפות
צפיפות.
הוא
מחנק.
הכנסתי לה צ'אט,
No, it's
תיד לתוך הארנק.
Right. I
So-
will just go for this word tayad. It's I wrote it in the chat. It's a combination of two words.
את
hayad.
היד.
But it's like
Yeah,
in
et.
street language, you can say tayad, like in short way. Okay, try to
I know.
translate that.
So to a woman in the bus,
Right.
that was Piniti facing? No,
No, it's not. It's not
Facing
come
me?
from the word panim. It's come from the
No.
word panui.
Panui. Oh, that was free. A place that was free. Mitoch nimus.
Panui is
I don't
the
know.
opposite of occupied. So it's mean he
Yes.
made piniti makom
free
like
place.
a freed place. Exactly, a freed place or space for her.
Yes, but I don't know what mitoch nimus is.
Mitoch
Nimus
is from
is respectful or menumas, right? To be polite.
right to be polite. So he said to one lady.
I made room for her out of politeness.
Right, I made a space for her. Let her come in because next I made a space for politeness, right?
Okay, but mirov tzifot
צפיפות.
tzifut,
Right.
but mostly
No, it's not
not-
rov like mostly. It's like merov, like because of merov that it was so a lot of
because of
something.
the expectation.
No, it's not tzipiyot. It's tzfifut. I will write it in the chat as well. Tzafuf, it's mean crowded. So
Oh yeah,
merov is like something that have a lot. So it was a lot of crowd there. And machnak is if there is a lot of crowd in very close place, so they feel like they're choking, like they have no air. So we said
oh
because
yeah.
crowded and chokeness, no air.
Suffocation.
I entered her next to her pocket or something.
Arnak
to
is
her
a wallet.
Inside her mind.
Exactly. Because of it was
Entered her
crowdness
wallet.
and choking, I entered my hand inside her wallet. But it's not because I'm guilty. It was too crowded on the bus. I didn't want to steal anything. I was polite. I made a space for her.
Okay.
I had no place to put my hand. The only place to put it was in her purse.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened there.
סליחה, אפשר לומר את המילה the word for crowd again? Could you just pronounce that? It looks really,
צפיפות.
it's like, wait, what? You're saying it really fast. It's like tzfifut. But you're
צפיפות. צפיפות.
Tzififut.
צפיפות. Right. I wrote it
צפיפות.
also on the chat.
Okay.
Seafood.
צפיפות.
Okay.
Seafood.
הוא מחנק, מחנק.
מחנק.
Machnak. What's machnak?
It's like
Suffocation.
a feeling of choking. You have no air.
Suffocation.
Yes, suffocation, exactly. So he said it was crowded and suffocating, and because of that, mistakenly I put my hand inside her purse. Not because I wanted to steal, of course, anything.
There's just plenty of air in the purse. I want.
I want to breathe it, to put it on my face and breathe. Okay, and then the next part is repeating of this Adoni HaShofet, this is the truth and only the truth. And then the next excuse.
Want to say?
Who wants to read? You want it?
Want to say?
Mark.
Okay, Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I will put it down so you can see the picture as well and not just the chat.
יום אחד פוגש אני בתייר שרצה
שרצה,
השקיע.
because it's in the past. רוצה is now, רצה is in the past.
רוצה להקשיע באיזה דבר,
Right.
אז מכרתי לו בית שלא היה שלי.
מכרתי לו בית, not
לא.
בית, בית. מכרתי לו בית
בית.
שלא היה
לא.
שלי.
אוקיי, אז מכרתי לו בית שלא היה שלי.
Right.
כי לא רציתי שיסע מפה עם יחס שלילי.
Right.
Okay, one day I met a tourist
Right.
that was running.
No, it's not run. It's not רצה like running. It's רצה. רצה
Oh, that
means
wanted.
wanted. Right.
Wanted. I always get those mixed up for some reason.
Yeah.
Because
They're
it's
mixed
written the
up.
same. It's like the roshem and roshem, so it's רצה and רצה. Some words are it's manage. It's matters, not manage. Matters how you pronounce them. So it's not רצה. It's רצה. He wanted.
It's not רצה, it's רצה. מה ההבדל?
רצה is mean she ran. And
אני מבין.
רצה mean he wanted.
אני מבין. How do you pronounce them differently?
Yeah, it's written the same though.
It's written the same. The running is רצה. And wanted is רצה.
Ratsa.
Right. So he wanted.
רצה.
So running is, you say it faster because when you run, you move faster. So that's that. And then wanting, that's that.
Right.
what it sounds
The
like.
wanting is the emphasis is on the first letter. So it's רצה.
Yeah.
On running, the emphasis is on the second. So it's רצה. Okay.
I'm going to mess that up.
No. Vice versa. Ratsa is running and Ratsa to wound.
Yeah.
Ratsa.
Exactly.
Ratsa.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
But if
So
you're not
she-
sure, you can get it from the context
Yeah.
of the context of the sentence. For example,
Right.
if he wanted to invest something, if the sentence is talking about investing something, so it's probably someone who wants to do this investigation, this investment, not
Actually,
investigation.
another thought too is if the second word in this case starts with lamed, it's probably an infinitive. If it's an infinitive, it's probably going to be I want to do, I want to go, I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Agreed. And imaskima.
So you can know it also by the rest of the sentence.
Mhm.
okay, so one day I met a tourist
Right.
who wanted to invest in something,
Mm-hmm.
and I sold him a house that that was not mine,
Right.
because I didn't want to travel there.
I didn't
With,
wanted him to travel. Mipo is from here. I didn't wanted him to travel from here.
Oh, I didn't want him to travel from here with Yeah.
Yachas relations.
Yachas can
Relation?
be relation or it can be treatment or the same
With a bad impression, with a bad
with a bad
experience.
feeling of how we treated him, right? Shlili is
Okay.
negative,
Oh yeah, Shlili, negative, right?
and the opposite is Chiyuvi. So he sold him a house which wasn't his because he didn't want it. This tourist will go here with negative feeling or negative impression.
Okay.
So we just sold him a random house that he didn't own, actually.
This guy is a justification genius.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, roots.
Yeah, I expect the judge loves him.
Right.
So
and
invest in Hashkia.
להשקיע is to invest.
Yes, okay, so that.
I wrote it in the chat as well. Okay, who wants to do the next excuse?
Okay.
אני אקרא, I will read, okay.
Okay.
היה לי שכן נורא ואיום, שלא, okay, this must be רצה,
Right, this is רצה.
לחיות איתי בשלום,
כתבתי.
כשהטבתי עצים, בא פתאום מסכן והכניס את הראש מתחת לגרזן.
Right.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I had a neighbor, terrible and threatening. So we had a bad neighbor,
Right.
that didn't want to live with me in peace.
Right.
Okay. When Hatavti, I'm not sure what that is.
I think maybe the beginners can answer that because we spoke about it last lecture.
No, it looks like it. So
What's Hatavti?
Etzim is wood, and there's a picture of a guy cutting wood. So my guess is
he was chopped the woods. With
Something
the
to do with
beginners, I did a song about two Mexicans that one of them is holding a rope in his teeth. And he said that he started to tear the rope with the teeth. And we were speaking about the difference between ligzor, to cut paper with scissors, lachtov, to chop trees, and likroa, to tear something. With the advance, I will do maybe next time the Mexicans. But beginners, do you remember this?
כן,
כן, כן, אני מסכימה.
So I am reminding you. And then continue.
So what is it?
Lachtov is to chop the
It's
trees.
to chop trees.
to chop trees.
Chopping. Okay, so when I was chopping trees,
Right.
suddenly came a poor person
Right.
and entered the head from under Le Garzan. I guess that's like an apparatus that cuts things.
Yeah, there's a picture of a chopped head.
Yeah, but how do you call the thing that you chop the trees with?
Axe.
Axe. Exactly. So garzen is the axe.
Is an axe.
So he said, I
Okay,
have a
tada.
terrible and horrible neighbor who didn't want to live in peace with me. And one day when I was just innocently chopping the woods, suddenly the miserable guy appears and he put his hand right under the axe.
Of course.
I was innocently just cut the trees.
So מה המילה של awful? So no, awful is nora. What's that second
Nora.
word? but-
Nora is an awful.
No,
And
the other word. What's that?
Ayom, terrible. It was awful and terrible.
So ayom is terrible.
Right. A terrible neighbor.
So that.
Okay. And the last part?
אפשר?
Now he's begging. The last part is have no excuses, just begging to the to the judge.
Ani,
Who is Ani? I don't see all of you because I have
Sorry. The two of us aren't saying it, so whoever's the other person, please do it.
Okay. אדוני השופט, אל תהיה כזה מין.
Right.
למה באדם אתה לא מאמין? רק לא בצוהר למען השם, אינני השם. So Adonai,
it's not Adonai. Adonai is a nickname to God. Here he's saying Adoni, your honor, Mister.
Oh, your honor, whatever, yeah.
Adonai
your
is
honor, judge, don't be like mean. What does that mean?
Usually you said it's like a half expression here. If someone is like really idiot, you can tell him, אל תהיה כזה מין idiot. Don't be such an idiot. But here he didn't wrote idiot, or don't be such a rude. אל תהיה כזה מין רשע. But here he didn't say everything, so we just say, don't be such a 3 dots. Okay?
Hello, גמרת משפט.
Exactly.
למה באדם אתה לא מאמין? Why don't you believe in a man, person?
Right. Why don't you believe in the man or in the human? Why do you don't have faith in what I'm saying? I sound so trustable with all of these excuses.
רק לא בית. So, no, just not prison or jail.
Right.
למען השם, something the name.
Here the Shem is a nickname to God. So Leman Hashem is meant for God's sake. Just not a prison for God's sake.
I'm not guilty.
Right. So I will let you hear the song. I will stop the share for a moment, and then I put it in half and half screen. So you can see the song, but also you will be able to see the words. So I will try to fix it, and then I will share the whole screen so you can see both. Wait, I will try to...
בשביל זה האנשים צריכים להזמין השירותים של העורכי דין.
Right.
And don't represent yourself in court, because this is what happens to you. Always hire a lawyer.
This is how, EJ, this is how people who represent themselves sounds like?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? What is the weirdest excuse you ever heard in the jail?
Not as ridiculous. But you know, this is so okay. Like, you know, how I mistakenly cut his head because he likes looking at. You can't do that. Nobody's stupid. But oftentimes, you have things like this.
What is the like really weird excuse that you heard?
I'll have to. אני צריכה לחשוב על זה. Yeah, I have to think about that.
Okay.
And what I can actually, I should. Because I wasn't represented, I should be able to say it. But yeah, give me a moment to think.
I will let you hear all the sound, all the song, and you will have all the song to think.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see now both parts of my screen?
It's coming.
Tell me when you see that.
Yes. Yes.
So on the right side you can hear the song. On the left, opposite. On the left side you can hear the song. On the right side I will scroll the words so you can follow.
Okay.
Tell me if you have the sound. Do you hear that?
Yes.
I actually have the words. So I will let you hear the song.
פעם ראיתי מרפסת בלי אור, טיפסתי אליה לאורך צינור, רציתי רק לבדוק את מצב המורה. לפתע מי מופיע המשטרה, אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת, אז למה אתה לי בצוהר רושך? אינני אשם, לגברת אחת באוטובוס, פיניתי מקום מתוך נימוס, אבל מרוב צפיפות ומחנק אז סלילת היד לתוך הארנק. אדוני השופט, אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת. אז למה אתה לי בצוהר עושק? אינני אשם, אינני אשם. יום אחד פוגש אני בתייר שרצה להשקיע באיזה דבר, אז מכרתי לו בית שלא היה שלי, כי לא רציתי שייסע מפה עם יחס שלילי. היה לי שכן נורא ואיום שלא רצה לחיות איתי בשלום. כשחטבתי עצים בא פתאום המסכן והכניס את הראש מתחת לגרזן. אדוני השופט, אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת. אז למה אתה לי בצוהר עושק? אינני אשם, אינני אשם. אדוני השופט, אל תהיה כזה מין, למה באדם אתה לא מאמין? רק לא בצוהר למען השם. אינני אשם, אינני אשם. אדוני השופט, אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת. אז למה אתה לי בצוהר עושק? אינני אשם, אינני אשם. אדוני השופט, אדוני השופט, זאת האמת וכל האמת. אז למה אתה לי בצוהר עושק? אינני אשם, אינני אשם.
Okay, and
So,
I saw you write בוא נרקוד, let's dance.
no haya, no haya. I think was somebody else.
What, לא היה?
You said like let's dance. I didn't write that. Maybe somebody. Yeah, it was Brett. No, I
Yeah, yeah. Brett is the dancer. Okay, have you think about something that you heard in court that's really weird or
What? And so people who are not lawyers, they don't really know that, you know, common things that you can tell common people you can't, it doesn't apply in court. And so normally if you're sued and to come to court and you don't show up, you get what they call a default judgment. So the person who shows up gets what they want because you were not there. And so when the judgment was made, the other person had a problem with that, you know, appealed. And their reason for not responding to the original summons was that I think they said he was battling with the devil and the devil was preventing him from responding, and that he listens to God to guide him. He was listening for a message from God to guide him as to how to proceed with the case, which again, in real life, that's the kind of thing, it might be true. So
you really said that God tell him to say what he said in the court?
Yeah, so that's the thing. People don't understand that. Okay, talking to a judge is different from like the kind of thing you can tell your friends. And your friends who are religious might understand, oh yeah, but in court, like that doesn't, nobody cares.
But
and
actually that's genius, because if I said God tell me to do it, no one can prove that God didn't.
Yeah, it's genius, but just not very genius in court because the judge didn't care.
The judge wouldn't accept it.
Yeah. And if anything, it's a waste of court time that you came and even gave. And so, like in some cases, you know, like a judge might put, you know, have you in contempt if you make like ridiculous, like frivolous arguments like that. But because they could see that he wasn't a lawyer, they just decided not to do anything. But you don't get to waste the court's time on rubbish. There's actually like repercussions for that. But this person was like, yeah, you could just tell the judge that, you know, God told him to do this or that, and that's why he didn't show up.
So actually, the God was like pissed off for the person didn't honor the situation, didn't honor the court.
You know, יש לי דוגמה חיים שלי.
Okay.
במדינה הזאת, לפעמים הם הזמין someone.
הם מזמינים מישהו, they inviting someone.
הם מזמינים אנשים לדין,
לבית משפט?
כן, to serve כמו דין.
Okay.
No, I don't think I understand. So Orayat Din is lawyer. So when you say just din, I'm not sure what that would mean.
Beit Din is Bet Mishpat.
Oh, jury duty. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
אני לא רוצה. אז אני ספר לכם שאני ייחודי. דתי. אז אני לא מאמין ב-circumstantial evidence.
And זה עובד? Did it work? זה עבד?
And whole system,
מערכת.
Yeah. You don't believe that something happened by chance, you mean?
No. Circumstantial evidence when there is no witness. Ein
edim.
Okay.
I write it in the chat as well.
יש לו סיבה, יש לו כלי, who guilty. זה circumstantial evidence. אין עדים. זה אמת, בתלמוד כמה, יש כמה סיפורים.
So you mean even if there is no evidence, if we have a reason, for example, to kill someone and we have the tool, so it's probably him.
בדיוק. Probably. כזה.
Did it work?
בבקשה. בוודאי.
Wait, they let you out because of that?
Of course.
Okay.
Because, יש, בתלמוד יש סיפור famous,
מפורסם, famous is מפורסם.
איש אחד, יעקב follows, רץ אחרי איש אחר, עם
it's not רצה, because he's a male, then it's רץ. For a girl is רצה, for a boy it's רץ.
רץ אחר איש אחד, עם אקס.
גרזן.
מה?
גרזן, I also wrote it on the chat.
עם גרזן. who turn
הסתובב.
the corner.
הסתובב, he turns.
Turn the corner.
מעבר לפינה. Above the corner. After the corner.
לפינה, אף אחד רציתי כלום, אבל כשלבוא שם, הם רוצים שאיש אחד מת, ואיש שני יש אקס בידו, ודם דריפינג מאקס.
אבל הבעיה זה שיש פשע עם אין עדים. בדוגמה, אם אני עושה משהו שרע, I will hide the evidence. So, as אנחנו צריכים circumstantial evidence, because people who commit crimes hide the evidence, and so.
No. Evidence. You need to see the evidence that he killed him. Evidence that I was running. Evidence that I had X. Evidence there is blood. That's evidence.
They have the first choice is if in yes evidence, that's perfect. But most people who commit crimes also get rid of the evidence, and so you have to then use patterns and unfortunately, that's like the second best thing.
So you need to investigate.
Yeah, אני מבינה, like I understand your position, but the people who commit crimes deliberately hide the evidence. You know?
It's not my position. It's not my position. How it works is, if you have an example, it is an extreme example. If you see that somebody is running and he hated that person, he has X, and two of them only there, and blood is dripping, and one is dead. Even in that case, that person, you cannot judge him. Why? Why? Listen. Why? Because when you start doing probable things, when you start doing, oh, it's 99% he is guilty, right? Next time it is slippery slope. Next time you will say, oh,
but that's
he's 80% guilty.
System. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but
and I'm saying it is wrong because if you judge innocent person, if you kill innocent person, 100% probability, but maybe he is innocent, and you kill him, you cannot fix it. If you leave guilty person, walk on the street, the law be'aya.
But if you don't kill him, if you put him in the jail, you can fix it.
For the family that lost somebody, right? Like
for non-believer, because he thinks you let person go, that's end of story. That is not end of story. There is Hashem, and he will take care of things. So your goal is not to kill innocent person, to punish guilty person. Hashem will has his way to address it.
Mood lessons, okay.
Yeah, but in Israel, for example, we don't give killing the person as a punishment usually. There were only 2 cases in the history. Usually you just put them in the jail, and this is something that you can fix. To putting on the jail.
עכשיו יש צילמות, אבטיח צילמות, security cameras.
Right, מצלמות אבטחה.
מצלמות אבטחה, תודה.
Or you can also have alibi.
אני מצטער, אני לקח זמן.
No, it's okay. We are here to practice the discussion. Actually, on the second part of the lecture, I wanted to let all of you talk. And my question is, what is the weirdest excuse you ever heard or you ever invented to excuse or to justify yourself in front of others? I wanted to do like half reading and half talking, so it's okay that you took the time, Sam.
יש לי דוגמה אחת שקרה בשבוע שעבר. הייתי במסיבה קצת גבוהה, עם, like הנשים לבשו שמלות יפות, הגברים עם חבילות, היה מסיבה קצת גבוהה.
You mean not חבילות? חבילה is a package. You mean with חליפה. חליפה like a suit.
Yeah, so מסיבה גבוהה בחוץ. כאשר אנחנו היו בחוץ, היה ציפור שעבר ושעשה קקה על השמלה של אחד של האנשים.
Okay.
People understand that. So a bird passed by and pooped on one of the women's dresses. And he היה like horrified. he היה עצוב, כשאני לא רציתי שהיא היה כמו זה, אמרתי לה, אני באפריקה ובתרבות שלי, כאשר ציפור עשה את זה, זה סגנון של מזל טוב.
Oh, in Israel we say that as well.
Oh, really? So actually, no, it's Haya Sheker. I just said that.
So in Israel, there are people that believe that if a bird poop on you, it's a sign for a good luck. And you know what is my answer for that? When a bird is pooping on me and somebody told me, no, it's a good luck. So I always answer, when I used to work in a zoo, I used to hear it a lot because I used to work in the aviary. So all the day I have birds poo on my shirt. And there was always someone in the audience that will tell me, you will gonna have a good luck. So I told him, I feel very lucky for the fact that elephants cannot fly as well. Very lucky.
והמצב שלי היה שקר. I completely made that up. לא ידעתי שבישראל זה נכון. I just made it up. כי אני לא רוצה שהיא הרגישה רע.
That she will feel
So
sad.
I just said that. אבל אחר כך, אחרי כמה ימים, אנחנו היו עם כמה חברים, אני שאלתי על זה, ובקבוצה חדשה, היא אמר, היי גייס, אתם יודעים שבאפריקה, you know, זה סגנון של מזל טוב, כשסיפור עשה את זה.
And you forgot that you tell that to her.
So היה לי פחד, כי עכשיו כל החברים שלנו חושבים שבאפריקה זה נכון, אבל זה היה שקר לבן, like it was just something I said to make her feel okay. So הרגשתי רע מאוד, כי אני לא אוהבת לשקר על החברים שלי, אבל אני גם לא רוצה לומר להם שהיה שקר.
Oh, so you were in between the truth and her good feeling and your real truth.
Yeah, אז אחר כך, אחד מהחבר שלי, אמרתי לו מה קרה, והוא מחפש בגוגל אם יש מדינות שמאמין על זה. והוא מצא שכאן יש כמה מדינות שבהן זה מזל טוב. אז ה-moral of the story, עצה של הסיפור, זה שאני כל כך כנה שאפילו השקרים שלי
אפילו השקרים, they're right. In Israel, we always use it. If a bird is poops on you, you can say mazal. It's bring luck.
Yeah. So anyway, for those, like, I know so basically I had a friend who were at like a party, a nice party, a bird pooped on her dress.
That's a good story.
And she felt horrible about it. And I was like, oh, in Africa, it's a sign of good luck. But I completely made that up. Like, that's not a thing in Africa.
That's a real good story.
סליחה, את יכולה לכתוב את הביטוי בצ'אט?
You mean the bird's poo brings luck?
כן.
קקי של ציפור מביא מזל. I wrote it. Do you see that?
כן, תודה רבה.
So anyways, to make it quick, so I said it, but I was lying when I said it. I completely made that up to make her feel better. And then days later, she repeats it to friends of ours, like, hey, did you guys know that in Africa, you know, like when a bird poops on you, it's good
But
luck?
even when you are lying, you say the truth.
I'm horrified because I didn't want to tell her that, oh, no, that was a lie, that I told you that.
You're a good liar.
I also didn't want people telling people like, hey, you know, in Africa, like, you know, when a bird, and so I felt horrible. And I told another friend about it. Like, I didn't know what to do because I was stuck. And then, so we checked on Google together and found out that there are actually some countries that believe that. And so even when I lie, I tell the truth. So that makes me a very honest person.
That's a good one. You're a very good lawyer. Even if you're lying, you said the truth.
Yeah, even when I lie, I tell the truth. So that's
nice.
You know, that's a really interesting philosophical thing. I think I mentioned this in another class. Television, how do you say TV show?
בתוכנית טלוויזיה? In a TV program, TV show.
עוד פעם?
בתוכנית טלוויזיה. I will write it in the chat as well.
תוכנית טלוויזיה. Jerry Seinfeld. What was the character's name? Short bald guy. George. Okay, George אמר שאם אתה, Jerry, תזכור, כן? תזכור,
remember. If you will remember.
תזכור שאם אתה מאמין את השקר, זה שקר לא שקר.
Oh, so right. If you really believe it, you're not lying.
So like this idea, kind of like EJ said, that because it was true over here, but not in her conscience when she said it, therefore it was fine. The idea, okay, is the lie because we violate our conscience, or is it because objectively the information now is proven true or false? What makes it
just trying to help her feel better. So what about like my goodwill? I said it to make her feel better. You know, it was selfless.
Everything you invent, it probably exists somewhere on the globe. I think.
Yeah.
What about this story? I have a story. I can tell it in Hebrew, but we don't have time. So in English, the story was told me by my ex-girlfriend many years ago.
Okay.
I even forgot. She was a lawyer or she was a judge. Basically, it was a dispute between a woman and a man. Some harassment, family harassment, something. He abused her. And they adjourned the court several times. So basically, the first meeting happened like in several months, maybe 1 year.
Oh, it's long time.
Yeah, and they adjourned the meetings, right, in the courtroom. So basically, when they came, she told me she saw the two women. So in between these proceedings, the guy changed his gender. And now there was two women before him, before the judge, and one of them, excusing another woman basically for the crime. And the woman who was a guy, said that, hey, I'm not guilty. How can a woman beat another woman or something like that?
And he used to be a guy when he committed the crime.
Yeah, he changed his gender and legally. And now the documents doesn't correspond to what the judge
Oh,
sees.
that's a good
I
one.
forgot how the court.
I think this story can be even more funny if you would tell it in Hebrew. I will tell you why. Because in English, you just use the word you. You use it for male, for female, for plural, for single.
Yeah.
But this story in Ivrit, have to change between at to ata. Like the documents would say, ata asita pesha, you committed the crime. But because he became a woman, he said, it's written ata, but I am I am a lady, so it would be even more.
But the guy claimed that now he's a different person, so all this court proceeding doesn't, fit him.
Oh, so the guy that committed the crime is not exist anymore, actually.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's a good excuse. So according to what?
No, בערסות הברית, יש לנו ביטוי, הכלב אכל, בית שיעור.
הכלב אכל את השיעורי בית. My dog ate.
שיעורי בית.
In Ivrit we also say, הכלב אכל את השיעורי בית. The dog ate my homework. No, but that's quite a genius what Ellen tell. You commit a crime, you put a mask or do some change and say it was another person. It is not me. This person does not exist anymore.
Yeah, ליאל, תגיד לי, מה זאת אומרת פיתוי?
ביטוי? Expression?
Is that what you said?
Expression. Expression is ביטוי.
Okay, פיתוי.
Yeah. But Lael, we also say it in Ivrit if you go without homework to school. So you said, הכלב אכל לי את השיעורים. I think I'm the only person in my class that came to the lecture and forgot the homework on my desk, but the dogs was not allowed to get inside my home because my father was allergic. So the pet that actually tear my homework was my pet bird. That tear all the paper. So I said, instead of הכלב אכל לי את השיעורים, I said, התוכי אכל לי את השיעורים. My parrot ate.
Oh, Tuki is parrot.
Tuki is parrot. So I said, Tuki ate my homework.
זה עבד?
The teacher did not like it so much. But that was the truth. That was the truth. I used to study with her on the shoulder. And when I went out to give something to my sister or to the bathroom, I don't remember where, I just put her on the table. And I went out and she tear all the papers I had on the table. And I was like, wow, I worked so hard for that. Oh gosh. Okay, so our time is over and I wanted to tell you thank you for the listening. And I had again a great fun with all of you. And see you next time.
Okay.
בבקשה.
נחמד להיות איתך.
Thank you, תודה רבה. ביי ביי.